Okay, here we are, we're in Manitou. I'm talking to Jason Delaney, and Jason is the 2012 Pikes Peak Ascent men's champion, and he's come back in 2013. He's going to give the marathon a try. And Jason, what attracted you to the marathon?
Well, you know, I've questioned it. I've run the ascent 3 times. I really question whether, each time I've questioned when I get to the top, whether I really could go back down or not.
Yeah.
But I really kind of wanted to step up to that challenge and just see what it feels like to climb hard and then turn around and plunge back off this mountain.
Yeah. Yep. And so did you train on some downhill stuff to get ready for this, or?
A little bit.
Yep.
A little bit. I actually ran my first road marathon. It was 6 or 7 weeks ago. Not my first marathon, my first road marathon since 2010.
Wow. Okay.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
I've been away from the roads.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I've still been sprinkling in some mountain training, and since I was in decent marathon shape, and you know, usually that's more of an ascent type thing, but I went ahead and mixed in a little bit longer work and some time on the trails going up and down, and I'm going to give the marathon a try.
And since last year, you moved to Montana.
I did.
Whereabouts are you in Montana?
Holson, Montana.
Yeah. Is there good mountains up there to run up?
There's great mountains to run up.
Yeah.
The town itself is a couple miles from the base of the mountains.
Okay.
So I actually do have to drive. I'm about a 5-mile drive or so to actually get to where I can run in the mountains.
Well, that's not bad. That's good.
But no, it's good. And we've got great mountains. Not anything like Pikes Peak, because I think the highest mountain in the range is about 12 or so.
Right.
And I don't go up on that one every day.
Yeah.
Because the valley floor is at 3,000 feet.
Yeah.
So that's another thing, is last year I was living at 6,000, now I'm living at 3.
Yeah.
I never did live really high, but now I'm living pretty low.
Right.
We'll see how it goes. I have no idea.
What was your marathon time?
Earlier this spring?
Yeah.
It was 2:26.
Nice. You got to be happy with that.
I was happy with it. That was the course record at the Missoula Marathon, which is the big local marathon in western Montana that I wanted to do for a few years.
You said you've been up Pikes Peak 3 times, so you must have some confidence coming in here.
I do. I know the mountain.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't experienced what it's like to plunge off this thing.
Right.
That's where the questions arise. But even coming from 3,000 feet and being away from the Colorado mountains for a few months, I still kind of know these mountains, and I know that even though I'm living lower, traditionally for some reason I'm a strong altitude runner. So I'm hoping that there's still a good
You think you got some genetics there? Were your folks runners, or?
Oh, my mom was a sprinter.
Yeah. Okay.
Interestingly, and I think my dad played football and baseball, but he's got the build for it. I think he would have been very good if he had chose to.
Exactly. So now you've done the ascent 3 times, and I mean that's just a rip from Manitou Springs to the top of Pikes Peak as fast as you can get there.
Yeah.
So now you got to take it easy. What's your plans for the ascent portion of this before you turn around?
Well, last year, I'll have to go back and look at the training log, but I think we hit bar camp in like 61 minutes or something. I'm not planning on hitting bar camp that fast this year, because that was too fast on the ascent. Yeah. So, you know, I was chasing Ryan Hafer. He was dragging me up the hill last year to bar camp, and so I'm hoping to at least have the first 60 minutes of the race be a little more moderate effort. Yeah. We'll feel it out from there. No matter what, it hurts up high. So I know that's coming. Yeah, exactly. No matter what effort I do, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, and although you moved to Montana, you still got your gig with Boulder Running Company?
Yep.
That's awesome.
For this year.
Yep. Right on, brother. Okay, man. Well, listen, thank you so much.
Thank you.